what's happening boxing, what's happening YouTube, and about that boxing. Man, this past weekend, a lot of fights. Y'all seen I covered Gervonta Tank Davis and Frank Martin. Now we're going to talk about Liam Paro and Subriel Matias. Now, unless you've been under a rock in the boxing world, then you will know that Subriel Matias suffered his second loss against Liam Parro over the weekend and lost his IBF Super Lightweight Championship title. All right. It was crazy. The fight was it was kind of odd. It took place in Puerto Rico, and it looked like Subriel Matias was not performing very well at all. He had too many hands in his face, too fast. Liam Parro came with the game plan. He was peppering up Subriel Matias pretty much the entire fight. He had the stamina to last. There were a few moments where it looked like Subriel Matias was going to turn it up, but then he turned it right back down. The worst part of this fight, as you see right here in the corner, is Luis Pabon. He was the referee. He is a Puerto Rican referee. He has 572 bouts before this fight, okay? He's from San Juan, Puerto Rico. He's Puerto Rican. And literally, he was on Liam Parro from round one. The second round, he felt the need to go in. He was repeatedly warning Liam Parro about holding, about hitting behind the head, about breathing, about everything. He was on Liam Parro about everything he was doing in this match, but he did not deter Parro. Parro did what he was supposed to do. He stuck to his game plan. He didn't let this guy, mess with his psyche and ruin his performance. So big ups to Liam Parro. He did pretty much expose Subriel Matias. Subriel Matias was pretty much shut down and definitively beaten. Okay, this wasn't even close. All right. The ref felt the need, I believe, was in round 7, where he literally took a point from Liam Parro. And he had no real reason to take the point, y'all. He really didn't. You could tell it was pride. Puerto Ricans are very prideful, very proud people that don't like to lose, especially at home. And I know this. I got a lot of family that's Puerto Rican. I got Puerto Rican cousins. I'm just letting y'all know that's what it is. They're very prideful in a different way than other cultures are. Mexicans are probably pretty close in pride as well. And I say like the Ukrainians are pretty big too. They're pretty big on pride as well. So, but in Puerto Rico, the judges themselves did an excellent job, even with the point taken away. Liam Parro managed to get a 116, 111 scorecard. And I believe the other ones were 115, 112. So beautiful. At least the judges were on point, because that referee, Luis Pabon, needs to be investigated, man, period. I understand it's a pride thing and everything, but you have a job as a referee to be the fair voice in that ring, and you are playing favoritism. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to give it up. I knew Parro had it in him. I felt Subriel Matias would be a little bit, he would come in there, he'd be more fired up, but he started off slow as he usually starts off. He started off slower than he usually started off, and that was because Liam Parro was just throwing hands in all directions. He wasn't putting his full power, but he was putting enough to put some sting on the punches, but he wasn't even putting his full power or investing in the punches in order to preserve energy. I'm sure that's what he was doing, and he knew he could just outbox Subriel Matias. Subriel Matias could never really get any real offense going, okay? So we have a new IBF Super Lightweight Champion. What's next for Subriel Matias is back to the drawing board. I say go back to the drawing board, and it's cool that you got balls. He says he has balls, but you need more than balls in boxing. It was an exciting fight, but I just think Subriel Matias needs to start using, he has a jab. He actually can box. So I was really shocked that he didn't box the way that he should box. His corner was thinking that the fight was closer than it was. And I don't know if it was just because they're yes men or because they thought, well, we're in Puerto Rico. everything's going to go in our favor. And the judges are not going to give him a fight going the distance against the champ, Subriel Matias, in Puerto Rico, in his homeland. You see what I'm saying? But they were completely wrong. Big ups to the judges, man. We need more judges like this. We need more judges that are going to do their job and not be swayed by pressure of the fans or anybody else. All right? Anyway, man, Subriel Matias is not that guy, as we see. He was dominated, and now he's got to, think of another plan. He's going to have to come back another way. Now, his stock will go up a little bit. I think he will get more fights now that he's done with his 20 knockout streak, and he lost. Not just he didn't get the knockout, but he lost. So I think a lot more people are going to be willing to challenge him now. So he may make a lot more money and actually be able to come back and do something greater. Big ups to Subriel Matias. I do like him as a fighter. I love his style and what he does. He just didn't bring anything with him on fight night against Liam Paro. So Liam Paro is the new IBF super lightweight champion. Give it up for him and look forward to see what he's going to do, who he's going to fight next, who he's going to defend against, what he's going to do. Anyway, that's all I got for this one, man. Let me know what y'all thought of this fight. Let me know what y'all thought of Louis Pabon. What do y'all think should be done about referees that are just blatantly cheating or trying to cheat a fighter? A fighter should not have to already go to somebody else's country, his backyard, so he already has that pressure. Then he got the judges. That's partial pressure as well. You know what I'm saying? He got the whole stadium against him. He's got to fight the fighter and the referee. It's just ridiculous, y'all. It's ridiculous. Anyway, man, that's all I got for this one. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all thought. And I'll be back with another one. And about that boxing.